Up until 4 years ago, I struggled with my weight throughout my entire adult life. Just yo-yo dieting really, trying all sorts of diets and having different measures of success, sometimes doing very well losing the weight, but always putting the weight back on. And I didn't just put it back on, I seemed to always put it on with interest. It was an embarrassment to me because my husband and I served as missionaries for the last 30 years, standing in front of people, obviously preaching, teaching, and it mattered to me that I looked good, but deep down inside I often felt ashamed. I didn't only feel a personal failure, I felt like I'd let God down as well.
So was there a point when it all came to a head?
Just over 4 years ago, when we'd returned from a missionary placement in Africa. We'd expected to be there for 5 years, but we'd only been out a matter of 3 or 4 months and things had just gone really badly wrong for us. I came back with a burden of pain, a sense of failure. I know now, looking back, that I comfort ate to a great extent and I put on about 20 pounds over a period of 2 months. As I looked back over those last few months, I realised that it had been my thoughts and my emotions, as much as just the food, that had affected the way that I ate.
So what did you decide to do about it?
I realised that my body was a temple of the Holy, supposed to be a temple of the Holy Spirit, that I wasn't my own. I realised, I think in a new way, that I was a steward of my body. At that point, I submitted my appetite to God and I asked Him to help me control my eating behaviour. Well, although the Bible doesn't have a theology of dieting, it does certainly have a lot to say about the surrounding principles. It speaks a lot about greed and overcoming temptation. In fact, the first recorded temptation in both the Old and the New Testament has to do with temptation over food. It covers issues such as our low self-esteem, about filling our inner emptiness, even about overcoming stress. So I was able to turn to the Bible for help and support over every issue that I faced when I was losing weight.
How did you eat differently after that?
I tried not to eat for non-physiological reasons. I tried to eat mainly just to fulfill my physical hunger. Over a period of 12 months, I lost 56 pounds, and the great thing is that I've never put it back on. I'm free from the magnetism of food, I'm free from dieting. 75% of overeating is due to emotional reasons. Having lost all this weight myself and kept the weight off, I developed Fit for Life Forever, which is a non-diet, biblically based program to help people to lose weight in a natural way without dieting, counting calories. The Bible tells us, in the context of food, that all things are permissible. I want them to learn how to eat freely but responsibly. I want them to be able to overcome the inner issues which have caused them to overeat. I want them to slim from the inside out.